Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Learn with Me. And basically, what I'm gonna teach you are some basic effects or designs that you could learn through Canva. And so, just to give you a little background, my name is Donna, and I am a social media virtual assistant for about 5 years now. And Canva is really my best friend, and pretty much everything was taught, was self-taught, by watching YouTube videos and by joining these Canva groups in Facebook. So let's get to it. Now for today, I've actually saw this design in Canva design community. If you want to join this, group, feel free to. It's in Facebook. So I get some ideas from here when I run out of ideas or designs for my clients. So this is my go-to Facebook group, and I just try to like personalize and make it my own. So I am really interested in this design. I think I made something like this before, but this is a very, very, very. It looks really complicated, but it's not really. I'm gonna show you this effect. It's kind of I'm not sure how to call this, but it's like a 3D um, you know effect for me with overlapping or overlaying cutouts or pictures on the text. So I'm not gonna follow exactly this design, but I mean the style of it. Yeah, we'll try to achieve that. So, but of course, I'll just copy what the texts are. So, His mercy remains. I'm gonna copy that text, and I'm gonna choose maybe a different background, or if I could find this background, then good. So just to let you know, I am using a student plan Canva plan, or study pal. I'm sorry, it's a study pal Canva plan, and I think it's pretty much the same with the pro account. I mean, I could get a lot of premium designs and elements from this plan compared to the regular plan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a design. Maybe I'll go with Facebook. Um, let's see about maybe Facebook Square, my favorite size. So okay, now let's check out the design. So this I'm not sure if I could. Let's see what's this. It's kind of flowers or let's just choose a photo every, let's see, flower. um let's see here, or maybe um let's go with background, and I'll choose, I have one that I really like. Let me just find that. Hi guys, sorry about that. So I found this background, and I want to try this and see what we could make out of it. Now, so let's just copy the text. His mercy remains. Now, the first one was the first part of it was kind of smaller, than the word remains. So, here, His mercy, and let's separate the remains word. Good. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, this is just my style, okay? So like the process, but if there's an easier way for you to do it, I mean, go ahead and do it. This is just what I'm comfortable with. So let's kind of close that. Now I'm not sure if I could. I want to add some shadows, but since we have a black background, um, I want it, I really like this effect, lift. It kind of gives that shadow, or it doesn't really, it doesn't show the text as really plain. It's like, it's lifted, and I'm not sure, but it's not gonna work since we have a black background. Let's try shadow. If we could um put some shadow, but it doesn't really look good if we have a white shadow. Let me try gray or something darker. Um, okay, but yeah, yeah, let's just stick to none. Anyways, it has this black background, so it doesn't really look plain at all. All right, so now what we're gonna do is that instead of just having a plain background and a text, we want to add some overlays or some overlapping images, as you can see here. Like, there are like, overlapping thorns or leaves. Not sure. Yeah. So we're gonna try to look for those cutouts. So these are cutouts. They don't have a background. So we're gonna go to photos, or maybe you could go to elements, and we'll try to find something that matches our background, like something black or green, anything that would match the background. So let me try just, the keyword leaves. If we could find some leaves that would match the background. So of course, if you want to filter it out, just only to get cutouts, you could do so. All right. Let's see if we can find something similar to the leaf that we have on the background. Righty. Let's see here. You could just like add and just try it out. So if it doesn't look good, you could just delete it. If not, so basically, no, this is just basically I'm just showing you basically the concept or the steps on how to, to achieve something like this, text with overlapping images. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take time to find the perfect image, but yeah, it's basically like this. So yeah, if you want to add more there, that's totally fine. But if you could find something really, really, really that matches this leaf here, all that we have on the background, that will be really good. Now maybe you could adjust the photo. Let's see if we could. Um, my favorite effect would be shadows as well. Now, um, let's see if something happens since this is a black background. Yeah, it doesn't really show, but if we add a color, it would kind of, if you look at the leaf here, see if I'm gonna change the background. So maybe something lighter than black, but yeah, it doesn't really look good. So I'm you know, just gonna remove that. But anyhow, so if you want to add some overlapping images, let's say this leaf here. Uh, okay. So we're gonna, change the position to forward. If you wanna add, let's say, add something that overlaps just here on this letter, and then the others would be like at the back. You could just reposition it. See, something like that. You know. And if you want to add more, it depends on, actually, see, this is, if you look at it, on this text the leaf would appear at the back, on this text the leaf would appear on the front. So it's because of the positioning that we had or we set before. So you feel free to add images by yourself. Now, I don't know, I know this doesn't match the background, but basically this is how you do it. So you know, see how it overlaps the first, but just make sure it doesn't really cover the letters. Just make, you know, that still readable. Maybe we could cover a little bit of R and C, but if you see, it's overlapping the text here, but on the other text, it's on the background, and you could just play along with it. You could add more. Let's say I want to add. Uh, let's say I want to add something like. hmm, Maybe we could add something that is a contrast to this. Maybe we could add a flower. Let's try that. We could add because we'll find something realistic because our leaf, you know, looks like real. It really looks like real. So I add something that looks like real. Let's see. I'm just trying to find a very good cutout that would stand out on that black background. So maybe it's really up to you. Well, just you know, for the purpose of just showing how, we'll just choose any element for now. Maybe we'll go with, I don't know. This stand out. The color stands out, so I'm gonna choose this one. And see, I'm gonna position maybe um this flower. I want it to be all right. So there, something like that. You know, just add more elements like this one. And if you'd like to overlap just this letter, just a specific letter, you would need to type in the letters individually, you know? So you could position the flowers or the cutouts and the letters individually and make it more like this. So just play along with it. So basically, that's how you do it. Just use cutouts and as much as possible, if you really want a more like 3D effect for the letters, instead of, you know, you could actually type them individually, so you could position them individually as well. So if you know what I mean, let's try. I'll just add a text here. Let's say you. All right, just for an example, I'll put in here. But instead of doing this, I will type them individually. So y, okay, and I'll just delete this y, and then I'll add another one for O and another one for U. So I would O, this is U. All right. So I'll just align that. Right. So let's say I want the flower to overlap for Y. So I'm gonna position the flower forward. And then if I want the same flower, but it's gonna be at the back this time. So I want it to position it at the back. And if I want it to not overlap wide, and I'm gonna position that backward again. So it's just the number of times to position that specific cutout. It's not letting me choose. Hold on. Mm-hmm. So like that. It's not letting me choose the flower. Okay. Just something like that, you know. Then if you want you, I will actually put this back there. You know what I mean? You get what I mean now? All right. So it's up to what elements, you know, for you to add here. So basically, this is just how you do it. So if you have any questions, if you know something, if you want to know something that I haven't mentioned here, just let me know, and I'll do. Or I will respond to your message as soon as I can, or maybe I created another tutorial for that. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and hope to see you again. Bye.